Hello everyone, I'm Tim, the Suburban Dad. Happy 4th of July weekend. I am very excited for this video because I hope to expand your horizons a little bit. I'm doing a bottle review today. Maybe you've never heard of this bottle before, in which case, you're welcome in advance. Everybody's all about Buffalo Trace products, Sazerac products, you know, Buffalo Trace, Stag, Stag Junior, Weller, Pappy, Sazerac Rye, all the big names, right? Those are great. A lot of times they're hard to come by. There are so many other great bottles out there. I want to help you expand your horizons. So, I don't care if not a whole lot of people end up watching this video. Oh, I've never heard of that bottle, it's not a big deal. You're missing out. So, for those of you still watching, congratulations. You're about to be in on a big secret. This bottle, Ironroot Harbinger, this is a Texas-based distillery, and I tell you what, a lot of great things are coming out of Texas, apparently, in terms of whiskey and bourbon. If you've watched me for any length of time, you've heard me talk about Balcones. Balcones is fantastic. They're also a Texas-based distillery. Ironroot was something that I took note of as I was scrolling through the list of whiskey awards, which you can see online. In 2020, last year, this bottle right here won World's Best Bourbon Award. The best bourbon in the world. Have you heard of it? I bet most of you haven't. This is 115 proof. It's based out of Texas. Now, this is only 32 months old, this bottle. You might think, oh my gosh, that's not even a 3-year-old bourbon. That's good math. And it's true, that seems very young. I guarantee you when you taste it, it is not young tasting at all. It is very robust, very delicious, very well balanced. The reason being, and this is a fun fact, in Texas, bourbons and whiskeys tend to mature faster because, as I talked about a little bit in one of my earlier videos, the way bourbon gets its flavor and the body of the profile has a lot to do with its interaction with the wood of the barrel. So when the weather's hot and whether it's cold, it expands into and out of the wood and gets more and more flavor whenever that happens. So in Texas, it gets really hot and then it cools down. It's a lot more volatile of an environment than, say, Kentucky. That's why in Scotland, Scotch takes so much longer to mature because it's a lot colder and more even keel over there. Anyways, enough chit chat. I want to try this for you guys because it is so good. It's 115 proof and 32 months old. Let's be generous. It's the weekend and it's such a good bottle. So, as you can hopefully see, it's a very rich, dark amber color. Maybe if I hold up the bottle. Very nice coloration to it. It reminds me of a Booker's bottle because of the nice rich color. And we do our little swirl trick here. And now to me, the legs form somewhat quickly, which is supposed to mean that it's a less robust whiskey. But in this case, that is not accurate to me. Now, some of these are a little broader and they take a while to trickle down, so that's a sign of more complex whiskey. So maybe I just wasn't doing it right. Anyways, I'm tired of talking. I want to drink. On the nose, it's more of a fruity profile. It's Got a sweet fruitiness to it. It seems, I almost said it's light, but it's not light. It's fruity, but you can tell that it's got a little bit of a punch behind it. It's not an overwhelming ethanol burn in the nose. It's actually very pleasant to smell. I almost get, this is kind of weird, this is almost like a watermelon-y smell to it. It does have some notes of caramel, a little bit of oak. Like I said, this is a very well-balanced bottle. So let's have a taste. I mean, guys, it's just, it is quite an experience to drink. It's very full and flavorful right from the get-go. Right up front, there's that fruitiness. You can taste that it's a little higher proof. I will say that. It is smooth, but it is strong. So, kind of both. It's got a spice tone that's there throughout. It's not like, oh, it starts out easy and then it's spice, or it's spice and then it fades away. It's kind of like just spice all the way along. Definitely some oakiness to it. A little bit of caramel, vanilla, but that's kind of in the background. Cherry, strawberry, fruitiness up front, and some spice. Maybe a little bit of leatheriness, leather flavor to it. It's a $50 bottle. I got this at Total Wine. Now, here's the thing. This, at least around Missouri, is not easy to find either. So I was talking about Buffalo Trace stuff before. Well, guess what? This one's kind of hard to find around here too. But it's only because this is a newer distillery and they're still working on getting enough supply to be able to get their product out. So I saw this at Total Wine. I just happened to find it by chance. $50, easily done. Like I said, it drinks almost like a Booker's level bourbon, and Booker's is almost double the cost. I like it so much, in fact, I bought a backup bottle because I found it again a few weeks later, and I'd only had one pour so far, but man, I realized how much I enjoyed it. I thought, I am not missing an opportunity to get more of this stuff. So I haven't done that before. I'm not big on backup bottles, but in this case, I do not want to be without this one. Hopefully, I can encourage you to expand your horizons a little bit. And like I said, check out what Texas is doing with their whiskey, because it's impressive. Stay tuned for my future videos. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, even better, share it with all your friends. Even the ones who don't like bourbon. Maybe you can make a convert out of them. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend.